Well, Triple T coming back at you with another video here on the Actbest Summit full suspension. I'm gonna run it through some more tests. I'm gonna run it into the dark, show you all the lights. Now I want to take it down our hills, and I want to see if that speedometer will elapse 28, because I know we'll go way faster than that. And I noticed that it's not the headlight making that noise. It's a battery. Or kind of like one of my other bikes, I've put a little piece of rubber in there real thin to kind of shim it up. I had another bike that was doing that. I figure that's probably more common than it's not on these foldable bikes with the batteries in there like that. But now I'm gonna get it out here. I'm gonna run it down them hills, up and down, see how it does. Do a little hill test, and then I'm gonna put y'all behind the wheel. You should be able to see the displays at night versus during the day when they're glitching, but we're gonna find out. But I'm gonna put y'all behind the wheel and show you the light on it. This light's pretty bright. And I'm gonna maybe test the range. I reset the trip. So a few things I noticed on this bike. I haven't rode it a ton, but I see it has 32 miles. And we've gone 1 mile, it says, so far. Right now I'm in pedal assist 2. Runs 15 miles an hour. But I've noticed that when I sit down, I make it, you can see this thing's got the shocks on it. But when I sit down, it squats a little bit. So that drives you a little bit closer to the ground, obviously. So, and essentially it makes your pedals a little lower to the ground. Let's get on up a little bit. We're getting slow. We'll do a battery test and real riding. I figure with this, oh, look out, bunny. I figure with this 48 volt, 12 amp battery, realistically, riding the way I ride it, probably, I'm gonna say 28 miles. I don't think I'm gonna get 28 miles tonight, but may carry it over to tomorrow. But as I was saying, if you go over a hump or something, these pedals are a little lower to the ground. If you turn and you got your pedal down, you turn sharp, I'm gonna say we've got a bump in the road. This thing's got good suspension though. Probably got, let's just see. I'm gonna say you got about 4-5 inches of clearance. I need to measure it. But it takes away a little bit of your clearance for your pedals. Now somebody that's lighter it's not going to be as much. But yeah, just a nice, cool afternoon. So I'm going to get out here and do a few tests on this thing. And I noticed it's got, looks like 2 little wheels in the screen now. That's your cruise control. Huh. Didn't notice that the other day. So it'll tell you when it's on. It came on. Looks like you got to hold it for quite a bit of time. And no, I'm not pedaling. I'm not going to try. And then also when you hold the plus button or minus button, it makes the headlights automatically come on. I'm going to try that out. Okay. Now the plus dims the screen. Well, do the minus button. It's still in the walk mode. So yeah, one of them. Anyways, turn my headlights back on for now. I didn't know it had that on the screen. And then you have a red indicator comes up at the top when you hit your brakes. Not like you're going to be looking at it, but I was going to go that way and give the dogs a run for their money. Got somebody down here in the cruise control. Got to hold that thing a while. Got people walking. We're showing 28. That little dog, so slow down. We were riding the other day and my son, big old field rat, ran out and KO'd him. Come on. Drop her down in pedal assist 4. Yeah, this bike ride's good. It's smooth, quiet. And then when you have that cruise control on, you can pedal. It doesn't turn it off. So we're running 21. You hit the throttle though and it goes off. Looks like you gotta hold it about 10. Let's see, let's do it. Ten seconds. And I assume if I go up to the next pedal assist level, it'll go off. Yep. So it's got a lot of safety features built into the cruise control. See if she'll pick up steam up this little incline. We left out on a full charge. Pulling this hill is showing 920 watts. And that seems, I guess, you know, you're pushing almost 1,000 watts to that motor. It says it's a 1,200 watt peak. That doesn't mean it's running 1,200 all the time. Settle down. Couldn't catch me if you were out here. And these tires that are on here, they seem decent. They're not off-road tires. I bet you if you threw some good tires, firm, I bet you could get a little more speed and a little more range. Because these they call for max 35 PSI. But if they do have a little bit of squat in the back tire when I'm on it. So obviously the more firm they are, you're going to get more mileage. And more speed. Alright, we're going down a hill. And that speedometer is stuck on 28, buddy. There's no way we're going 28. I don't think it goes over 28. I don't think the speedometer will read higher. That's what I was curious to find out. We got two people walking up here. Yeah, I do not believe this speedometer will register over 28. Because my GPS is clocked it at 29 and 30. Right here, we'll find out. Because this should hit every bit of upper 30s, near 40. Yep, 28 miles an hour. We'll see how fast we're actually going on the GPS. It'll be up here. I'm gonna guess 35. Well, maybe faster, I don't know. I'm gonna say 36. I may be wrong. That's odd. Okay. I wonder if there's a way you can fix like that. That's speedometer won't go over 28. The bike will, but the speedometer won't. I think I'm gonna reach out to them and see. Losing quite a bit of speed up this hill. Pretty steep. But we're still going 21. So. We ain't dropped the bar yet. Still got full bars. This bike handles good. Alright, you can see here we got the trip, 10.7 miles. See our time, been riding, it says 34 minutes. Odometer shows 42 miles. Alright, here we go. Alright, pedal assist 1. You see, right here is the power, how much power it's putting out as it goes up and down. Obviously, you can see we're going 9 miles an hour. You see the light come on when you hit the brake. We're at 28. Pretty good wind. Gotta fix my mic. "28. She's still pulling power, it says. So now we got 3 bars out of 5. But we're running her hard. Still pulling 20. But I'm running her wide open, kind of running her hard. Damn, it's rough. Kind of give a, realistic, if you used to go out and ride, want to get somewhere quick, 10 miles down the road, and then want to ride around a few miles in a park or something. How much battery life you expect. You got to get out on some roads like this. And I am pedaling some. See how fast we get down this hill. And it doesn't look like the cruise control will come on when you're pedaling. We didn't even get 28. Yeah, the cruise control will not come on when you're pedaling. So I'm going to gear down on this road to 3. And we just dropped to 1 bar. Let's see what our speed is on 1 now. Maxed out. Normally it'd be about 9. Yeah, we're still there at 9. All right, let's go to 2. All right, so we can't, if you're pedaling when you begin, if the cruise control is not on and you're pedaling, it will not engage. So the cruise control will not engage if you're holding throttle and pedaling. Only if you're holding throttle only. So that's pretty good, I guess. That way it doesn't get locked in if you're holding throttle and pedaling. Sometimes I hold throttle and pedal because if I want to stop pedaling and I want to keep my speed, I can maintain my speed. But I am pedaling right now. And we're only showing less than 100 watts. Now we're pulling. I wonder if we'll gain a bar now that we slowed down. Our trip is showing 19. So we're not quite going to make 20. We'll go circle around the park up here. Keep running it in pedal assist too. See if we can run it out, I guess. Y'all want to run it out of battery? Peddler home dead. Bet you. I'm just pulling 700 watts there. Pedal assist too. Up that little hill. I was pedaling though. I'm pedaling. It's pedal assist right now. Let's go down a gear. Yeah, it's definitely that battery. I'm gonna put a little rubber shim in it. Yeah, when I start pedaling, it pushes up to 700. You see it there? As soon as I start pedaling. See? Boom. Car ain't got their headlights on. Oh, they do. It's not the tail lights. See how many miles we went. 19.7. Hold on. Oh yeah, smooth. Good. I'm not bottoming out either. I didn't bottom out. That's what I was kind of curious about. But that's definitely that battery. Alright, well, we're at 19.8. We're gonna roll over 20 here in just a minute. So I'd say about 80% of that ride, it was pedal assist 5, no pedaling, all throttle. And we just hit 20 miles, so there it is. It's gonna be a wrap on this one, so if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to check out our link in the description for all the accessories and any of the bikes that we promote. check out our coupons. So other than that, appreciate y'all watching, and adios.